Hi, and welcome to Studio 22. I'm your host, Joe Lytle, and I'm here with Chris Cox, and he's the marketing manager here at Oklahoma City University. He graduated in 2014. Hey, Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Anytime, man. So tell me about your time here at OCU.
Well, I started out as a student, of course, and then I graduated in 2014. And then almost immediately afterwards, they hired me to work at the communications department for their marketing manager position. So from there, I do a number of things. Most importantly, place all the ads. It could be digital, it could be billboard, radio, print, television, help manage social media, and I also client rep. It's a lot of work, but I understand OCU's the overcommitted university, and I really adopt that and kind of own it.
Yeah, for sure. So did you participate in any fraternities or anything while you were here?
So when I was an undergrad, I was a part of Kappa Sigma. It was a great time. We had a lot of fun, and it gave me the opportunity to meet people that I probably normally would not meet. So, yeah. I highly recommend getting out there. It doesn't have to be a fraternity. It could be any kind of group or organization that's related to school or even not related to school, just to get those connections. That's very useful in the working world.
So that helped you a lot?
Most definitely. Actually, I also work for Uptown 23rd, and our president of the board is John Riesenberg, he was the president of Kappa Sigma when I was an undergrad. So that, it was when I walked into my interview and it was John Riesenberg, I was like, wow, this, might be a shoe in the door.
Oh, that's great. So marketing, do you really enjoy that? You must like it a lot.
It's a lot of fun, yeah. So it's sometimes confusing what all is, encumbered as marketing. As far as advertising, though, that's kind of where I focus more on versus, marketing research or strategizing. Sorry, but the advertising and finding that target market and reaching the people we want to reach is most important, and it's a lot of fun to find those out.
That's good. That's cool. So, did you happen by chance to watch the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah, I did. I'm a huge Broncos fan, big Peyton Manning fan. So
big Peyton Manning fan.
It was much better than 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
That one was awful.
Definitely. That one a couple years ago was pretty bad. So we're going to actually take a commercial break right here, so we'll be right back. Thank you.
OCU is that open shot to a winning goal.
Countless rehearsals for one flawless routine.
Learning to serve before trying to lead.
Learning a language everyone can understand. OCU is
Me.
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 I'm OCU.
Hi, welcome back to Studio 22. I'm here with Chris Cox, and so did you ever take some mass comm classes while you were here?
Mm-hmm. So my primary major was housed in the business school, but they give you a certain amount of hours you have to take for electives. And I decided instead of taking like yoga or the fun stuff or the kind of easy stuff, that I'd go get something that's more closely related to my field. So I took some mass comm classes. I had Matt Hamilton is one of my professors for advertising, and it was that moment when I realized this is the kind of side of marketing advertising that I wanted to be on, where the business school really focused on that research aspect of marketing, which is fun and it pays really well, which is something else I kind of like, right? But it's a lot of almost analytical work, which I'm not so much interested in as the creative side of things.
Okay. So what brought you here to OCU exactly?
That journey was a long journey. So originally I had committed to OU. I was going to go there and got my letter of acceptance, my scholarship they'd offered me. And then actually Dean Ortza at the time was the dean of the business school. He actually called me and said, hey, I know you're interested in business schools and blah, 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 right? The good stuff, the filler stuff. And he said, you want to just come have lunch with me? And I was like, well, it's the dean of a school. Are you kidding me? That feels like, it was scary. It was really scary. But I did it, and he's like, there's this really great opportunity coming up. It's not announced yet, but it's this scholarship opportunity. And he just told me all the details, and I was like, very nervous. I was in high school still. And I went ahead and applied, and I got it. I was like, what? First awesome thing that happened to me, kind of, because that really early stages of my life. And then once that happened, it was a no-brainer. Go to OCU.
Yeah, dang, that's awesome. I read in your file a little bit. You did a Bob Mills advertising competition.
So as an undergrad, we participated in it was my branding class actually, but we did a Bob Mills branding campaign, and we got first place, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And that was an additional $10,000 scholarship. So that
Really?
got to do it for a class and get scholarship for it. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's awesome. So back to the Super Bowl.
Sure.
Huge Broncos fan,
Mhm.
so you're just ecstatic about
Absolutely, yeah.
about them winning. Do you think Peyton Manning's going to retire after this year?
Honestly, I hope he does. He's a great player. It's just even that performance during the Super Bowl, he just didn't feel like he was at his best this year.
I agree.
Defense obviously won the Super Bowl big time, but my opinion is I hope he does retire. I think it's a good peak to go out on.
I agree with you a lot. Well, it was very enjoyable having you on the show. So thank you very much for being here. And this was Studio 22. Thank you.